Good morning and welcome to the Ielts speaking test. My name is Lanre. I'll be your examiner for today. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Akisoya Olayini Esther
Okay, so what should I call you?
Yeni.
Yeni. Okay, Yeni, do you work or study?
I study.
Okay, what do you study?
I studied economics for 4 years in the university.
Oh, was it an interesting discipline?
Of course, yes. Very
Um,
interesting.
Could you be a little bit more audible when you talk?
Okay.
Okay, so let's jump right into the test itself. Did you did you learn to swim when you were a child?
No, I didn't. I didn't have the opportunity to. Because I lived in Lagos and it's a congested area, so there are not many recreational centers for swimming.
Okay, how often do you go swimming now?
I haven't gone swimming really, but I escort friends of mine to the swimming pool. I have a phobia for water, so I don't go into the water at all.
Wow, nice. What places are there for swimming where you live?
Well, there are fun parks that have swimming pools. There are hotels that have swimming pools around my area as well. And once in a while, I go to the beach and I see people swim.
Okay. Do you think it would be more enjoyable to go swimming outdoors or at an indoor pool?
Actually, I would prefer indoor pools because outdoor pools are mostly large and dangerous. But the ones inside have been designed for leisure, so indoor pools are actually more
Okay,
preferable.
I'll take your word for it. So we will move on to the second part of the test now, where you'll have to talk about a topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes to help you if you wish. So I'll give you the cue card now, and I'll also read out the question when you're about to begin. So here is the cue card.
Thank you.
And here is a piece of paper for you to make your notes if you wish.
All right.
So your 1 minute for notes making begins now. Okay. Please note that you will have between 1 to 2 minutes to speak about this topic, and I will be timing you. What you're going to say will be recorded, so please endeavor to speak up as much as possible.
Okay.
Describe a famous business person that you know about. You should say who this person is, what kind of business this person is involved in, what you know about this person, and explain what you think of this business person.
Okay, I would be talking about my best friend, whose her name is Toluwalashe Odetunde, and she is into food. She sells food. She has a food canteen. Well, I've known Toluwalashe to be like an entrepreneur since we were secondary school. She liked to be involved in business, buying and selling things. So I understood that she would be going into business more than any one of us. Well, she has always loved to cook as well, so cooking was actually her hobby from childhood. So, and the food business is people eat a lot. No one can survive very well without eating at least once a day. So she found out about the opportunity in opening a food restaurant in a very, very good environment where people do daily jobs. Well, I actually think that the food business she opened, the food canteen, is a very lucrative business because on the average, she gets more than 1,000 people inside a restaurant every day. Well, Tolu Alashe enjoys what she does and she gets a lot of profit from it. It's very
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Would you venture into this kind of business?
I would like to think so because, like I said earlier, it is very lucrative. And so, if you enjoy what you do and you're not being pressured and you're getting a lot of profit from it, well, it could be something to venture into.
So you think passion is an important part of success in business?
Of course, of course.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. So let's move on to the third part of the test.
Okay.
What kinds of people are most famous in your country today?
Today, the people in the music industry, well, they sing and people actually enjoy their songs. So I think they're the most famous people in the entertainment industry generally.
Okay, why are there so many stories about famous people in the news?
Well, because they have achieved a lot. They are either rich or they have achieved something, an academic height, or something they're just particularly known for.
Do you agree or disagree that many young people today want to be famous?
I do agree that many people want to be famous. Well, the upcoming generation, they see the famous people as role models, and they're, like I said earlier, famous for either what they have achieved or what they are best known to do. So,
Do you think it is easy for famous people to earn a lot of money?
of course, yes. Why? Because the advertising industry today uses famous people, notable people in the society, to promote their businesses, and they get paid a lot for that. So that's a lot.
Okay, why might famous people enjoy having fans?
Because of the love and the support they get, basically. They get so many there are good and bad sides to it, but the good sides kind of outweighs the bad sides.
In what ways could famous people use their influence to do good things in the world?
Like I said earlier, they advertise for people. They are sometimes ambassadors for companies. So they are sort of role models in good ways to people, and their influence is usually positive.
Thank you very much for your time today. That's been a very, very interesting chat, and I wish you all the best in the test. Thank you.
Thank you.